Y'all tap that like button. We finna go live soon, man. 4 minutes, we going live, man. Y'all see we gonna be talking about that big Tigger. Y'all see we gonna be talking about that big 30. Free that boy Pooh Shiesty. Hey, y'all tap the like button, man. Get the lights up right now. Hey, do me a favor. Hype the video up too. Two 2.5 minutes, we getting started, family. Put right now in the chat, man. Let me know what y'all smoking on right now. I need to know that in the chat right now, man. What y'all smoking on? We about to go in and get started, man. Less than a minute. We about to get started, fam. Y'all tap that like button. What's going on, fam? This your boy Tony Black, voice of the block. And right now, as you already know, you tuned into Ghetto Gossip Live, man. Y'all make sure that y'all tap the like button, sub to the channel right now. If you haven't done so already, make sure you do that for your boy. That's the only way I'm gonna get in the algorithm real good, y'all. So guess what, man? Make sure y'all do that favor for your boy. Hey, we're gonna be talking about BIG30. You know how BIG30 got released. And y'all know when we talk about BIG30, we're gonna be talking about that boy Pooh You know what I'm saying? We also gonna be talking about Big Tigger, you know, who used to host Rap City on BET, channel 49. See, a lot of y'all ain't have cable, so a lot of y'all don't even know what channel, what I'm saying, I'm talking about, you know. But if y'all know about BET and y'all had cable, and you know what I'm saying, you ain't have to go to somebody else's house just to watch BET, what I'm saying, at 4 o'clock when the basement came on. You know what I'm saying? I'll make sure y'all tap that like button right now. But Big Tigger had got arrested and Big Tigger had, what I'm saying, got out. We're gonna be talking about that too. I was gonna talk about this in a different live, but real short, man. Hey, real quick. If you haven't done so already, also, man, make sure you do. I need y'all to go on and, you know what I'm saying, send me something to the goddamn on channel right now, fam. Send your boy something. Bless your boy. You know what I'm saying? Bless your boy. A new microphone. You know what I'm saying? Better microphone. That's what we trying to get, man. You know what I'm saying? But they saying that boy Carmelo Anthony, right? Everybody trying to say that, you know what I'm saying, Matt Cath had and fell on a knife. Do y'all think that Matt Cal fell on the knife after, you know what I'm saying? I showed y'all the video and plenty of other people showed y'all the video. Y'all think that this boy fell on the knife? No. You know what I'm saying? You got Dr. Umar trying to speak out, trying to say, oh, he fell on the knife. Dr. Umar don't like white people. And I'm not a Matt Cal fan, but it's just what I seen. I seen what I seen, bro. I seen, you know what I'm saying, two people get into it up under the tent, and then somebody, you know what I'm saying, jab somebody. That's what I seen with my own two eyes. Now, if y'all can prove to me different, then we could take it from there. You know what I'm saying? But we can argue, y'all can argue about that in the comment section. Cause if y'all ain't here, you know what I'm saying, while I'm live, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be too late to argue with me. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all comment after the situation, after I'm done live, y'all just from now on, y'all just gonna be talking to yourself, man. No, Matt Cath ain't falling on no knife. We seen it. We seen it. Everybody seen the video, but they wanna let this boy free because he got a degree. Yeah, it makes sense. They want him free. Tap the like button. They want him free because he got a degree. You know, I'm done talking about the Carmelo Anthony case after this. You know what I'm saying? He got a new defense team coming up. Do y'all think that they're gonna see the same thing that the last defense team seen? You know, do y'all think that is gonna help his case or what I'm saying, worsen his case, like keep it the same? Y'all let me know if he gonna be wasting his time when he go to the when he appeal it again. Yeah, he got some black people in there standing up for him. He also got some white people in there standing up for him. You know, I think it's still gonna be the same outcome. He just gonna get a couple less years because a whole lot of other things, what I'm saying, in Texas hadn't happened. Sort of like the same situation with kids getting into fights at school. You had kids with knives, not just at a track meet, but like literally in school. You had a kid get in a fight at school in the bathroom and jab another kid. And he got way less years. He wasn't even a black kid. He got way less years than Carmelo got. So yeah. I'm done talking about the, what I'm saying, that Carmelo Anthony situation until the boy Carmelo Anthony, what I'm saying, if he win this case. You know what I'm saying? The boy Yellow Beezy, you know what I'm saying? Look like Yellow Beezy got the same lawyer. Look like Yellow Beezy going down for setting up, you know what I'm saying? Mo 3, paying that hit for Mo 3. Now we're gonna go on and get to the real subject, people. Y'all tap the like button right now. How many people up in here right now, man? Tap the like button right now, man. I need y'all to go on and tap that like button right now, man. Go on and get the likes up right now for your boy. So Bit 30, right? Bit 30 had and got out, you know what I'm saying, from the robbery that happened in January 26th. Y'all remember January 26th when Gucci Man had and came to the studio, you know what I'm saying, in Texas, you know, um, and he got robbed by Pooh Shiesty and Pooh Shiesty dad, Big 30 and a couple of others. Well, the trial for that got pushed back into 2027. I don't know the exact date, but hey, it could be early 2027 or it could be late 2027. We never know, but this Pooh Shiesty thing gonna be going on for a long time, and it's looking real good for the boy Pooh Shiesty because no videos haven't came out. Like you know, uh, you know, two guys that was allegedly there. You know what I'm saying, walking free on the streets after getting out, paying a bond or whatever like that, shit, the money probably came from Pooh Shiesty himself. Free Pooh Shiesty, like I told y'all in the very beginning. You know what I'm saying? Free Pooh Shiesty. Um, and I was like, and let me ask y'all this. I want to ask y'all something, like real quick, bro. If Pooh Shiesty, you know what I'm saying, don't he's locked up for it, but if he don't get them years for it, that time for it, this is because he only locked up because he had a incident, a run in with the law. You know, um, do y'all think that what Pooh Shiesty, you know, y'all think that boy Pooh Shiesty gonna beat this case? Y'all think that Pooh Shiesty gonna walk away free from this shit, just like his pops, just like Big 30? What kind of music do y'all think? We seen Big 30 in the studio sitting down because he can't stand up long. We know jail ain't made for Big 30 because we seen how Big 30 was when he was out there on their yard. So Big 30 can't come and talk gangster, you know. See, the involvement that was alleged said that Big 30 had in it. See, Big 30 was in the same room. So Big 30, Big 30, hey, hush. Big 30 was in the same room with, what I'm saying, Pooh Shiesty. When Pooh Shiesty allegedly had and pulled the big AK out, what I'm saying, made Gucci Man sign his contract, because he won't out, he don't want no dealings with Gucci Man, you know. Now he got to sit for about a year. I mean, Pooh Shiesty wasn't even really making music anyway. He only made music right before he got locked up. Then he tried to hit the studio. You know what I'm saying? Then Pooh Shiesty was lying to his probation officer, saying he was home and he wasn't even much home. You know, they set Gucci Man up. Let me ask y'all something. Do y'all think that with this whole situation with Big 30 and Big 30 getting out and Big 30 making fun of music, do y'all think that Big 30 this gonna boost his career or it's gonna make his career go down? Because y'all know Big 30 can't talk no gangster shit because we seen how he was shook behind the walls. He wasn't, linked up with no real niggas behind the walls. You know what I'm saying? All of them ain't real niggas, but some of them real niggas, but he wasn't linked up with, some of the real niggas behind bars. He was alone. That mean he was scared. They put that boy out there in the jungle, and Big 30 said he got to get up out of there. I got way more gas than this. I'm just smoking it right now. I ain't even go to the store and get more blunts. But guess what, man? That's all right. That's all right, y'all. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right, man. You know, y'all think, y'all think, what I'm saying, this shit with Pooh Shiesty. Cause Pooh Shiesty still locked up, but it can still be a cold case. So do y'all think that this shit with Pooh Shiesty, do y'all think that they got enough evidence, bro? Like, is the case like technically closed? They just holding these guys and the other guys that's locked up with Pooh Shiesty maybe probably had warrants and shit. That's why they still locked up. Cause if Pooh Shiesty a real one, he would have, paid them boys bond. Pooh Shiesty got a little money. If he ain't got a lot of money, but he gotta have some money to get them out. If they was involved, then what they was involved in, if they was involved, then the shit. Not saying that he was, you know. I'm just saying, like, hey, the probation officers looking at it like, hey, we know he was in a Rolls Royce riding around on live, uh, telling us that, he ain't even in the streets. He's at home. He's basically in his bed, probably finna take a shower, probably eating, you know, probably watching a movie, so that's a red flag number one right there. And then, like I told y'all before, Big 30 ain't never been in trouble. He was just a follower. That's what I told y'all before. He never been in trouble. He was just a follower. Like, now listen, he's from Memphis. Big 30 from Memphis, Pooh Shiesty from Memphis, and you know, Big 30, he look up to Pooh Shiesty, he Pooh Shiesty came out with a word and shit. Who had it on their necklace? Okay then. Even though they were signed to two different labels and the two labels that they were signed to didn't even like each other, but shit, that ain't break they bond. That's how real and how strong they bond is. You know. Now I understand why Gucci Man was like, man, I'm not even finna let Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano go. No matter what happened, you know, these boys gonna always be 1017. These boys always gonna be, part of my record label. So if Gucci got big plans for this man, when that boy Pooh Shiesty get free, y'all better know that all hell gonna break loose. And unlike the last time, just now when Pooh Shiesty got released, I think Pooh Shiesty gonna do a hell of a lot better job because the rap shit falling off. These rappers suck. These rappers is running from, I guess, what they call the truth. And now they want to act, you know, oh, hide their words. See what they doing, what it's showing is them boys threw the rocks and now they hide in their hands. They talked all of this street shit, talked all of this, talked against all of this and talked against all of that. And now look at them, you know, when Lil, I don't think Dirt getting out unless he do this. But if Lil Dirt was to get out, Lil Dirt Lil Durk could still be the same nigga that Lil Durk was back then. He's just gonna be a little smarter than he was before. You know. Now we're gonna talk about because I forgot to pull it up on the screen because we hadn't got into it, y'all. We hadn't got into it, y'all. So we're gonna talk about Big Tigger. How Big Tigger, how got arrested, how niggas in Atlanta already ain't shit because people are already saying people in Atlanta ain't shit. And if Big Tigger actually, put his hands on his loved one, someone that he married like that, and change their identity for a couple hours, for a couple days, or a couple weeks, or whatever, like that. Big Tigger is a fucked up individual just like the rest. He just didn't go out like the rest. You know what I'm saying? But these guys that doing this, I want to see them go toe to toe, with somebody who want to go toe to toe with them. That's what I want to see. Not saying that, Big Tigger did this. Y'all know we all know Big Tigger. We all done watched Big Tigger. We all done seen Big Tigger from, BET, 4 o'clock PM, you know, before 106 and Park came on, when it was rapping in the basement, freestyling in the basement, played a couple videos and stuff like that too. But we really tuned in to the basement, Rap City, uh, to check out Big Tigger and them freestyles and them different people that he was gonna be having coming through. You know what I'm saying? Big Tigger been a radio host for man. Big Tigger been a radio host man for a long time, for over 15 years, for about 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So he been doing this thing for a very long time. And for him to go down for, some battery shit, and scaring the 13-year-old child, for allegedly probably, his wife thinking that he doing something that he ain't got no business doing with somebody that he worked with because of some text messages. I wonder what the text messages said. We don't know what they said, but all we know is that he got locked up for it, Saturday. And yeah, he's free. He paid his bond to get out. He most likely probably can't even be around her. He probably gonna get fired from the Big Tigger morning show on Atlanta V Atlanta V 103. Mm-hmm. They're probably gonna suspend him. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen. I hope this ain't true because we've seen this happen plenty of times before with famous people. Like you got a Ray Rice in the incident, when he was on the elevator. You know, we got the Chris Brown when he was in the vehicle. When people do this type of stuff, if you're not their favorite and if you don't have millions of fans, these people gonna dislike you. And I'm trying to choose my words correctly and talk right. Not talk how, because I ain't trying to get demonetized over here. I'm trying to get monetized. I ain't trying to have them hold my channel down. I'm trying to trying to get them to uplift my channel. So yeah, man, Big 30, yeah. Now The shit that it happened June 9th, man. The dude, you know what I'm saying, he went wild. She snatched his phone. She shouldn't even snatch his phone. That's what she was wrong at. You know what I'm saying? But the incident happened like June 9th, you know what I'm saying? She came to the internet with, you know what I'm saying, showing us all these bruises. Now what they trying to say is that he, you know what I'm saying, he speared her. Like, you know what I'm saying, like he was on a football field, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, like there was wrestling or something like that, you know. That's what they saying the big ticker did. That's what she's saying the big ticker did. And then she gonna come out and say, "Oh, she ain't saying he did it. So if he ain't do it, who did it? You know? Why did you even post that in the first place? Why you trying to shame his game or whatever he got going on?" She probably realized, oh, this wasn't what it seemed like. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't, you know, try to downfall this man. And she came to her senses. All she seen is that they was texting. You know, you can't be all up in your feelings like that. Now, Big Tigger came and said, you know what I'm saying, that's not him. Basically, it's not what you seen. Like, none of that. Like, the way he defended himself, he came out and defended himself in the way that, you know what I'm saying, any man should come out and defend himself, bro. You know, I don't think Big Tigger really did it, bro. I think, like, he snatched his phone back from her and she fell. After he snatched the phone back from her, she failed. And now she's trying to blame him, bro. That's what I think the situation is, bro. You know, that's what I'm hoping the situation is. You know what I'm saying? This your boy Tony Black, voice of the block. Hey, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, sub to the channel. I'm out. Peace.